Hey, good afternoon. We're here south of Navarre, Ohio, at the Pleasant Grove School. With us here we have Jane, the owner, Jane Schneider, now known as Jane Bueller. She just lives south of here, what, Coshocton County, Jane?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
not too far away. And of course, my son Jared here actually with us. And Ronnie Fike, his farm, as the crow flies, was just over here, not too far, right?
No, just right over the hill here.
So Ronnie, your dad went to school here, right?
That is my understanding that, yes, he went to school here.
And Jane's aunt, who still lives up the street there, she was here second grade?
She was, her second grade year was the last year that the school was open. She's the last surviving student.
They partied so hard in the second grade they shut her down. But it is interesting because the story goes back to Zinsmaster, which the Navarre area knows because the Zinsmaster in the bank. Well, this Zinsmaster name came into here along with the Schrock. And this was actually built on the Zinsmaster farm back in 1892.
1892.
Yes.
Yep, so been here 6 generations. Jane
Yes.
So it's the first opportunity anybody's been able to purchase this
Exactly.
from your
Yes.
family
Yes.
in 6 generations.
In 6 generations.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
What an opportunity.
Yes.
Well, the nice thing here, Jared, when that happens, when you have one ownership, it
Yep.
either goes completely to hell, and there's nothing left, and I'm serious,
Yeah.
or the people have it, keep it up. Owner, new owner, old owner, 5 years, 10 years, they sell it, they do
Right.
that sort of thing. But this has really been kept in nice condition because of the one ownership, I think.
And the nice thing about here is you have a 1.3 acre site.
Mm-hmm.
You're on State Route 21. We're just south of Navarre in Bethlehem Township. And the main thing is there's no zoning, so you can do with whatever you please. The new buyer's got a lot of different possibilities on what this building could be.
Yep.
And it's pretty cool. We'll come in and show you inside what it looks like. So follow us in and we'll check it out.
As long as we don't have to take a test.
Right. Jane is a teacher, so I don't know what's going on here.
Yes.
I'm not a good tester.
Hey, we're inside the school building here right now. I'm going to let Jane say a little bit because her mom and her aunt went to school here, and of course it's been on their property, as we mentioned before, almost 100 years, 6 generations.
That's
So
awesome.
what's your memories here?
My memories are playing in the building and around the building, and then in the late 70s, my parents decided that it was time to either fix it up or it would be
Yep.
worthless.
Yep.
So they spent a lot of time and a lot of money refinishing the inside, putting it back to work.
That's what I told Jared. We sold a couple of these over the years, but when you get ownership that has owned it for a long time, one or two things happen. It goes the other way and goes completely, they don't do anything with it. Or in your case, your parents took a little pride here, and you can see that you maintained it. You know, this thing hasn't just been owned, it's been maintained.
Yes.
and it's really a nice condition. Original condition.
Original condition.
Yes.
And the cool thing that's up here on this chalkboard story.
Yeah, Joey, follow up there. And here again, Jane's family has a little bit, is tied to the front chalkboard here, not because she's been disciplined or
So
anything.
in 1899 to 1900, the teacher here was Elmer Lingley. And from 1900 to 1901, they had somebody different with like Wayne Schlichter. 1902 to 1903, we have all the teachers on these chalkboards of who was here during those years.
See, Jane, any of these pop out to you?
Well, Florence Zinsmaster was my great aunt.
Oh, right here.
Yes,
Florence
yes.
Zinsmaster.
Mhm. So she was a teacher in those years, and then also again in looks like 1918
Oh, down
and
here.
1919.
1819,
Yes.
around World War I there.
Which would have been before she was married, so she lived on the property with her
The
parents.
Zinsmaster married the Schrock, right?
No,
Schrock married
this Zinsmaster, her sister Magdalene married the Schrock.
Now, I've been
Yes.
noticing, you know, these names on here, they don't go longer than maybe 1-2 years. Is that because
No.
the children, the class, is just they acted up, or they went
I
somewhere
don't
else?
know. I would think that it probably wasn't a very high-paying job, and they had a lot of work to do with making sure there was fire in the furnace and water in the
That was a big job
water
back then,
jug.
just being a teacher.
Oh, how does that keep this place warm in the wintertime?
Yes.
I don't know what their
Yeah.
school days were, but I mean.
But
keep
what a
it
cool
clean.
opportunity. All one room.
Jared, you know what I recognize about this school? All good kids went to this school because there's no desk by the teacher's desk. That's where my desk was at. So these are all good kids.
But it's
1938-39 was the last year. And looks like Helen McCracken was the last teacher. And Jane, you say your aunt was
She's the last surviving student. She was in that
Right at
class
your feet.
in her second Great
Joey,
here.
right on your feet is the downstairs entrance that goes to the basement. There is a basement here. There's also an outside entrance like you see a lot of times in residential homes.
Yep.
That you can walk down there as well.
We've driven past this very many times here, never been in it, and it's pretty neat that the people said we've got the opportunity to sell it, and it's going to be on May 15th at 4:30. We'll be live and we'll be on site here, but you can also bid online at our website, duttonoptions.com. You can call us at 330-879-5000 if you have any questions. We're going to be open here for viewing. I think 5 different dates.
5-6 different dates. I know for sure the 10th and 11th, and I think the 3rd and 4th are Saturdays and Sundays. And there's a couple Wednesdays that are stuck in there, the 23rd and the 30th, and I think maybe even the 7th. So
it's always about the opportunity. In this case, the opportunity hasn't been around for 6 generations. So take advantage of that, and we'll see you guys at the auction.